Bill Maher vs. Whoopi Goldberg. When real time clashes with The View, a woke war on Broadway. It's the clash no one saw coming, yet somehow feels inevitable, the unapologetic realist Bill Maher versus the ever-iconic Whoopi Goldberg. Both have commanded couches, audiences, and controversies. But now, Maher is taking a front-row seat to critique what he calls Whoopi's over-the-top woke agenda. And trust us, the curtain has barely risen. The drama kicked off during a recent episode of Maher's Real Time, where he took a moment during his opening monologue to express frustration at what he described as performative progressivism. Without naming Whoopi directly at first, he quoted a statement she'd made on The View about cultural appropriation and identity politics. "Some of these Hollywood types need a reality check," Maher quipped. "Pretending we're solving racism by canceling a cartoon skunk is not activism. It's theater, bad theater." But he didn't stop there. He called out The View as a Broadway show with a laugh track, subtly dragging Whoopi into the limelight. When pressed by a guest later in the show, Maher finally dropped the mask. "Yes, I'm talking about Whoopi. I respect her, but come on, not everything is about race, not every disagreement is a microaggression, and not every joke is a hate crime." The View responds, with a standing ovation of sass. The following morning, The View was locked and loaded. Whoopi, never one to hold her tongue, fired back, calm, but with razor-sharp delivery. "You know, Bill loves to talk about free speech, except when it's coming from a woman of color with her own mind. I'm sorry if the world isn't as black and white as your monologue." The studio erupted. Sunny Hostin nodded furiously. Joy Behar sipped her coffee with the air of someone watching Hamilton from the front row. Whoopi continued, pointing out that Maher's issue wasn't with wokeness, but with losing control over the narrative. When you're used to being the loudest voice in the room, equality can sound like censorship. A nation divided, but entertained. Social media lit up like Times Square on opening night. #Maher vs Whoopi trended within hours. Fans of both sides took to X, formerly Twitter, to throw virtual roses and tomatoes. Some praised Maher for saying what we're all thinking, while others backed Whoopi, saying, truth-telling has never been more necessary. Even Broadway legend Lin-Manuel Miranda weighed in with a cryptic tweet. "Sounds like someone just dropped the curtain before the finale. A showdown for the ages." As of now, no official sit-down has been scheduled between the two, but insiders whisper about a possible televised debate, or at least a spicy crossover episode. Can you imagine Maher on The View? The tension, the eye rolls, the potential memes. Whether you see it as a culture war or just another episode of America's favorite unscripted soap opera, one thing's for sure, this drama has legs. And as any good playwright knows, if the audience is still talking after the curtain call, you've done something right. So, is this a brave conversation on free speech and identity, or just two stars playing to their base? Either way, the drama is Broadway worthy, and we're here for every act. Let us know, are you Team Maher or Team Whoopi?